about records, vinyl records. There's many levels of records. We're talking about vinyl records that you put on well, a recorder, spins around to get music. Now, you kids are probably just getting it off of, well, the phone right now. In my day, there were vinyl records. Oh my gosh, this is hold on. This is very rare. I got my kitty. Let me rotate this around. Flip, rotate. That is my, well, flat tire from my Volkswagen. That's my Siamese cat that rarely comes out. Okay, so this is what I got. These are, well, vinyl records, okay? Hey, Barragoon32. Hi, Uncle Martin. Pretty cool today. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I don't know where you're at, but it's 81 here in Arizona. 81 on February 9th in Arizona. This is what I'm talking about. Vinyl records. Well, these are the 12 inch because you got the 10 and the 7 inch too. So that's what I want to go through is what I got here is like a crate that I found. Yeah, when I wasn't dumpster diving, but there was a little voice that said, "Look inside that dumpster." So I did, and that's what I saw. Not only this, but I had some other stuff that I found that I don't have right now, because well, it was a stagecoach. It was oh man, pretty cool. When I get it, I'll show it to you. That was right next to this, and what I'm thinking of is it might have been a couple that was breaking up, and because nobody in their right mind would get rid of that, let alone these records that actually I haven't gone into for, gosh, I found it back in 2006, so I'm dyslexic kind of, I don't know, whatever, 2006 to 2026. It was like 20 years. Okay, there you go. We are going live on what these records are, and I don't know if anybody thinks they're pretty cool or not. Okay, uh, Barragoon32, this is a treasure. Well, I don't know. Let's go through it. Okay, so what we got here is right off the top is the grass. Grass what? It's the Grassroots. Yeah, their greatest hits. Grassroots. Anybody remember the Grassroots? And these are what they look like. These guys here. Yeah, they were pretty interesting kind of guys. And one of them looks like Ringo there, doesn't he? Okay, so I'm not going to open it all up, but that's one of them I got right here. We're going to go through all of them if you have time. And if you don't, you can come back later. So what do we got? Somebody tooting a horn, obviously. Ooh, what do we got? Hey, we got Cat Stevens. Anybody remember Cat Stevens? And this is I remember Cat Stevens. Try to get this to where we could kind of look at it here. It's the Buddha. Cat Stevens and the Buddha chocolate box. Yeah, I remember that one. And also, oh yeah, the background of it. What is this? Some little guy. Some little guy looking. He's going on a journey. Looks like he found a black widow or some kind of spider. And then through his travels, he found, I don't know, goodies, huh? So he was thinking about chocolate. Who doesn't think about chocolate? Do you know where chocolate originated from? Africa. Anyway, that'll be another story. Okay, so that was this little guy's journey on the Cat Stevens chocolate box. Okay, let's see what else we got here, guys. Hey, go. You guys don't have any time to watch all this. Hey, the foreigner. Who the heck is that? Why, it's Cat Stevens, the foreigner. And he's relaxing in the background under. Well, he's not there, but looks like he's going to be there soon with some goodies under a thing. Hey, get away from my records. What are you looking for? I know what he's looking for. I know what he's looking for. One of these. And I don't want to see you again. Yeah, right. Okay, so what's the next one, kids? Anybody still watching? Ooh, Cat Stevens again. Okay, so it's the T for the Tillerman Cat Stevens. That's what Cat Stevens looks like. Hey, he looks like a mountain man, doesn't he? All right, let's go to the next one here. Oh boy, so these are sliding off. Okay, go. We got the next one, Moody Blues. Who the heck remembers the Moody Blues? Moody Blues. Seventh Surgeon. That's the back of it. Okay. Actually, I do remember the Moody Blues. Okay, so put that one down. We got another one for you, kids. We got a couple vinyls here, 12 inches. Okay. Oh my gosh. This is the Moody Blues again. Moody Blues, Question of Balance. Oh man, what? And there's Einstein. Question of Balance. Don't we all need balance? What's on the back? I don't know, some kind of flowers or leaves and stuff. I think it's You know what? I remember this Question of Balance quite well. There's different levels of thinking, and Moody Blues, they were definitely there, weren't they? Okay, what's the next one we got here for you? Hey, Cat Stevens again. What are the chances? Catch bull at 4. Catch bull at 4, and that's the signature. Catch bull at 4. What's on the back? Hey, we got Cat Stevens again. I think he trimmed his beard a little from the last one. All right. Okay. Let's see. What is the next one we got here? By the way, I found this in a dumpster. I'm sorry, but who would throw this stuff away? That's what I'm thinking. Some girlfriend broke up and was really upset at her boyfriend, or it could have been around other way around. What's this? Oh my God! In search for the Moody Blues again. What are the chances of that? The Moody Blues again. And looks like we got all the Moody Blues boys up there. We got John Lodge, Mike Pinder, Justin Hayward, Ray Thomas, and Jimmy Edge. Okay, that's a whole portrait of the whole gang right there. Hey, isn't that nice? Okay, that's the Moody Blues. All right, what do we got? What's next? I think this might, I want to stay at 8 minutes, but I'm at 8 minutes and 29 seconds. I hope everybody can, kind of hang out maybe. What the heck is this? America. America Homecoming. Do you remember these guys? Anybody out there? Well, this is what they looked like back then. And they got a few horses and stuff in the background. Okay, so there's America. Okay, next one. Yep, I found this in a garbage bin. Go figure. I wonder if any of this stuff is worth anything. All right. Oh my goodness, what's the chances of this? Rolling Stones? Give me a break. Where are they? They look like they're up in a castle or something. Wait, let's take a look here. Can't tell. Yeah, sorry for the lighting here, guys, if you can see. Rolling Stones, Hot Rocks, 1964, 1971. This has got to be worth some money. Yeah, that guy right there. That's the Rolling Stones guy. Mick Jagger, it looks like. This side view of Mick Jagger. Actually, I was kind of looking this stuff up, and they were saying the Rolling Stone stuff, some of these covers are worth more money than the actual record. So, anybody know anything? Leave me a comment on what you think. All right. Okay, what's the next one? Hey, by the way, I'm sorry I haven't looked at everything Everybody talking to me here. So we got Barragoon. You love Cat Stevens. Yeah, I kind of was fond of him too growing up. And let's see, we got the hey, gaming. How you doing? Haven't seen you for a while. One of Cat Stevens for Barragoon 32. I have not seen Cat Stevens before. Wow. Barragoon 32. I was worse with no man, I guess. All right, so here we go. More of what I got here for you to look at, because this is the first time I'm looking at this stuff. That's what I'm saying. I cleaned out my shed recently, and I found all kinds of stuff, like a lot of garbage over there, right? And but this is under and behind all of it, and then I remember where I got it from, out of the garbage. I said, I just put it aside. Who needs to look at this stuff, right? Close to the Edge by Yes. Who remembers Yes? Well, here's some pictures of Yes. There you go. It's more of Yes. Let's see, I'm Jonah. All right. Yeah, I remember Yes too. All right. So I'm saying so far for any money, these guys, Rolling Stones 64 to 71, gotta be worth something. Anybody got a price? Give me a number if you know. All right, so what do we got? More goodies. The Doors. Who remembers the Doors? I always liked that guy. And I believe his father was a CIA agent, but we can't go there right now. He had some interesting music. The Doors. Yeah. Okay. Hey, gaming. I'm good. Hope you are well. I am well by God's grace. Barragoon 32. You think it's worth 20 bucks? Hey, 20 bucks is 20 bucks. Okay, what do we got next? Is Night Ranger. 7 wishes. Night Ranger. Seven wishes. And those are the Night Rangers. I don't kind of remember these guys, but maybe somebody does. And what do we got next? Well, it looks like somebody liked the Night Ranger. The Night Ranger. Wow. There's some guy in the back with a big sword. Ooh, looks a little red on top. Okay, well, I don't know what they were trying to say back then. Ooh, they're saying all kinds of stuff. Let's take a look at this picture. What are they saying? Anybody got an idea? Oh, something with some spatial thing. Night Rangers. And they are in the streets doing something. Okay, that's the Night Rangers. All right, next guys. Oh my God. Oh, who's next? What are the chances of that? Who's next? Does anybody remember this? I remember when it came out. These guys were, well, they were not using a public latrine. And I think it was a statement also they were doing. The Who. Anybody remember The Who? They were really big back in the 70s, especially 77, 78. There was some things that happened that I was aware of in Malibu when a lot of kids got killed because they rioted to see The Who, and the fence got pushed over and kids were suffocated to death in I believe 77, 78 there. You can look it up. But The Who, go figure. I think this one might be worth something too. So these guys and these guys I'm going to put to the right, because I think that would be so far what I found as far as, you know. Oh my God, what's the chances of this? Eric Clapton comes live. Wow, was this the 1977 one? I'm not sure. What do we got in the back? Eric Clapton. You remember Eric Clapton comes live? All right. Okay, I'm gonna put. What do we got? More people. The Who. Even I have listened to them for years. Do you know the Jam? Okay, gaming. You've been listening to them too, huh? What's the next ones we got here? What's the chances of this coming out? Goodbye Yellow Brick Road. Goodbye Yellow Brick Road. Elton John. Who's ever heard of that song before? Now, Goodbye Yellow Brick Road. Okay, so that's all we got on that one. Yeah, Elton's made his mark. I'm gonna have to put this guy to the right too. Say so far all we got is the Stones, probably out in a castle, abandoned, or maybe he bought it. And then we got the guys that didn't use the lavatory, and we got the Yellow Brick Road. What do we got next? I think it's going to be one of my best podcasts. I don't know why. I don't know. Who the heck are these guys? These are really no names. Anybody know these guys? Let's see. What's it saying on top? George Martin. She Resides in You. Okay, these are the songs. There's nothing on the album other than what it says on top. She's Beside You, Letter, Watership Down, Highway, and Who Loves You, Amber Cascades. She's a Liar. Hey, I didn't talk to you. That's my little kitty, May. And I got her from a baby when she couldn't have her eyes open yet, and I fed her with a baby bottle for like every 2 to 3 hours. Yeah, it's another story. Yeah, she thinks I'm her dad. Okay, so then Don't Let Me Down, Lovely Night, Hideaway Part 2, produced by George Martin. I don't know why these guys don't have a name of themselves, but that's somebody can give me a comment on someday on who the heck those guys were. Okay, we got here America, Hot Trick. Remember anybody? Anybody remember America, Hot Trick? America. I'm sorry. Hat Trick. Hot Trick. No, it's definitely America, Hat Trick. Because I got a hat just like that. Yeah, if you haven't noticed. All right, we're going to put them off to the left. Okay, what's the next ones here, guys? It seems like I got some goodies here for nothing, don't I? Okay, Tumbleweed Connection. Elton John again. Looks like he's out west. Yeah, if I didn't know better, I'd say that's up in an area I'm familiar with. Tortilla Flats. That would be my guess. This looks just like Tortilla Flats. Yeah, that's in Arizona, by the way. Where the heck is Tortilla Flats? You might want to check that out. Okay, so Elton John was a Tumbleweed Connection. That's what we got. I'm going to have to put old Elton to the right, too. All right, so we got more here. Okay, so we got somebody playing cards. Loggins with Messina. Loggins and Messina. I remember these guys. Yeah, they look like they're trying to be like those outlaws. Loggins and Messina. Okay, anybody remember those guys? So, what do we got? Okay, gaming, you think Elton John, wow, that's great. I hope somebody else does it, because I'm going to be putting these on eBay or somewhere. Well, you know what, I was asking, what does this stuff cost? And they were saying, between $5 and $15. I think it's more than that, but anyway. So what do we got? Okay, the New Year Life, the Marshall Tucker brand. The Marshall Tucker band. I remember those guys. Remember that? Remember this one, guys? Huh? Do you remember this? Hey, okay, well, I'll still put that one off to the left. Marshall Tucker Band, everybody remembers them. Okay, what do we got here? Oh my God, the Allman Brothers Band and Sisters. Gosh, I remember this one too. This is back in the 70s for everybody that remembers that kind of stuff. Oh, and that's that little sweetie. I think she was probably smitten with this guy with a stick. Allman Brothers. God, I remember those guys too, don't you? Okay. Okay, gaming. Yes, like 30 and 40. Okay. Okay. Jesse Colin Young, Light Shine. It's not really familiar for me, but it looks like he has the child taking his picture. Okay, two sides. Pretty fair. Barbados, Motorcycle Blues, the Cuckoo Susan. I don't know. Anybody remember this guy? Let me know. Leave a comment, please. So, what do we got next? What do we got next? We got all kinds of goodies here, guys, that I never went through this. You know what? When I went through this, it was just for like a second, and I said, oh, Poco, who the heck are they? Well, I remember Poco, but I stopped it there. And I just put this stuff in the back, which I've just found. Okay, the Marshall Tucker Band, Carolina Dreams. Ooh, remember those guys? And then Fly Like an Eagle. Heard it in the love song. I should never have started loving you. Life in Song, Desert Skies, Never Trust a Stranger, Tell It to the Devil. Yeah, that's Marshall Tucker Band, if you remember them. Next one. Okay, looks like a babe somewhere. What do we got? Okay, Melissa Manchester. Everybody remembers Melissa. Cry, don't cry out loud. Ooh, that doesn't sound positive. But she is a singer. Okay, Melissa Manchester. And the next one for you guys is going to be, oh my God, Neil Young. What are the chances? With Crazy Horse. Everybody knows This Is Nowhere. Okay, Neil Young. I did go to one of his concerts. It was like 1976 when I lived out in the desert, and we all went and saw it. Well, his was okay. In 1976, I saw Neil Young at Arcasani. It was out in the desert. It still is. It's made of nothing but cement, and that'll be another story. But I did see him live back then. All right, I'm gonna put Neil to the right because next to Elton John. We just do that for that because sentimental things. All right, what do we got? Captain and Tennille's greatest hits. Captain Tennille's greatest. Remember those guys? I think that guy wore some kind of sailor hat or something. Tennille. Well, she was always behind him, next to him. Captain and Tennille. I remember them well. There you go, off to the left. Next ones, we got Rio 2. Speedwagon. Rio 2 Speedwagon. Well, everybody kind of remembers them, don't they? Well, this is what they look like back then. Okay, let's see what we got. Kind of holding back the sun. Yeah, it looks like, actually, they look like they're sitting at a bar. Yeah. Okay, Rio. Okay, go to the left. Next one. Okay. Michael Murphy. Blue Sky Night Thunder. I don't know where he came from, but he looks like he's got a hat similar to mine too. Okay, Blue Sky Night Thunder. Anybody, let me know what you think. All right, so the next one here. Okay, come on. I want to push them forward So they're not falling on each other. There we go. Oh my God, I remember these guys. The best of bread. Does anybody remember the best of bread? Well, that's what we got. Okay, they're all in our little faces. Best of bread. Make it with you, everything I own. Baby, I'm a wanting you. It don't matter to me. Mother Freedom, down on my knees. Too much love. Let your love go. Look what you've done. And trucking. I remember trucking. Best of bread. There you go. Off to the left they go. All right, I remember these guys because I'm out west. The Outlaws. Remember the Outlaws? Yeah, they look like they're outlaws, don't they? Okay, that's the Outlaw album. Okay, so the next guys. The Pure Prairie League. If the shoe fits. Pure Prairie League. That sounds familiar. Okay, that's what these guys look like. All of them ready for their portrait. You ever notice that? Everybody's ready for a portrait on their album. Okay, so this guy's putting on his boots. I got a couple pair myself. Okay, so what do we got here? Oh, look at this. Dan Fogerty. Yeah, I remember Dan, don't you? The old Dan, he's kind of like, look at this picture he's taking. It's like on the side. Yeah, Dan Fogerty. Next one. Oh boy, guys, you got to remember this one. The Doobie Brothers, the Captain and Me. The Doobie Brothers, the Captain and Me. This is this is like a bridge that broke down, and they're in a stagecoach. Wow. And they're riding the stagecoach just before it breaks off. Interesting. So the Doobie Brothers, you guys got to remember the Doobie Brothers. Okay. The Planets, Eugene Normandy, the Philadelphia Orchestra. I don't know. This looks like definitely probably the 70s. Planets, the host, the Planets. I'm gonna have to listen to this one. I love the sound of the Planets. By the way, they do make a noise. Planets do make a noise. They have a vibration. Oh, look at this, guys. Remember these guys? Seals and Crofts. Seals and Crofts. Summer Breeze. Everybody remembers those guys, don't you? Well, if you have less experience, you don't know what I'm talking about. People with more experience, you do. Seals and Crofts. You know what? I'm going to put these guys off to the right. You know why? I just feel they might be worth something. Okay. Michael Murphy again. Blue Sky Thunder. Somebody really liked this guy. They got two of the same rounds. Yeah, this is a double. Go figure. Okay, so what do we got here? Another face. Oh, somebody really liked Olivia Newton-John's Greatest Hits. Olivia Newton-John. Yeah, she had a tragic experience, but she did, well, Grease. Everybody remembers Grease. I had a girlfriend that just looked kind of like her, too. Olivia Newton-John's Greatest Hits. I bet that's worth something. And we'll still put it off to the left. Okay. Hey, you guys. Do you remember this one? This is Ronnie Milsap. His Greatest Hits. Now, he was around for a while. I don't know what happened to him, but... yeah, he made his way into the record business. Ronnie Milsap. And the next ones would be... Little River Band, Greatest Hits. Liver. Okay, Liver. No, it's Little River Band. And I know somebody remembers these guys. This is some gal in the water. Yeah. Okay. So that's that one. Okay, I don't know who these guys are because we didn't turn them around yet. Billy Joel. I know this cover has to be worth something. Billy Joel, The Stranger. He's looking at some masked I don't know. Was it before his divorce there? Before he got hooked up with the next gal? I don't know. Billy Joel. Everybody remembers Billy Joel. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna have to put this one because of the picture. Definitely off to the right. I know somebody would just want the cover alone. They're out there like that. Oh my God, Alice Cooper. What are the chances of Alice Cooper? Well, guess what? He came out of Arizona. I believe it was out of Camelback Mountain, and I got a little story for you real fast. Old Alice. Okay. I'll tell you how it works. I did serve Alice Cooper. This is a true story. Alice Cooper and I served his whole family, but he wasn't dressed up like this. He didn't look like that. He looked like a normal person, and he was with his whole family. It was at the Phoenix Dog Track. I believe it was about 2000. Excuse me. And he was very nice. His whole family was nice. And I have nothing but good things to say. I think he turned over to be a Christian, actually. And that's the backside of Alice Cooper stuff. So, go figure. In fact, I think he's promoting now. He's promoting now classical music, which is a really good choice because it's kind of the opposite energy from what he was putting out. But that would be another story. It just has to do with vibration. We're gonna, you know what? I'm gonna put old Alice off to the right. I think something might happen there on that guy. All right, so what do we got here? I don't know, a pyramid and something. Doesn't say anybody's name. So we're not going to go into it. I don't have time. We got stuff that I got to do. Okay, Three Dog Night. Who remembers Three Dog Night? Well, I do. Naturally. It's under Naturally. Three Dog Night. Sort of looks like the that urination pole that we had with the other boys. So then we got all their little faces there, and that is what Three Dog Night looks like on that one. And then we got somebody upside down, a lot of upside down. Okay, Three Dog Night again. Three Dog Night Harmony. And that's what they look like all together. Next one. What, do you want to get into this too? You like records, boy? Oh boy, Three Dog Night again. It ain't easy. Three Dog Night. It ain't easy. And here they are. Again in the background. Three Dog Night. Okay. Bada bing. Yeah. Sorry for that. Looks like all this stuff is upside down. Let's kind of fix this while we can. Yeah, it looks like right up to there. Gotta be careful. Don't want to break anything. These are vinyl records. Maybe worse. I don't know. So, what do we got? Something backwards. Three Dog Night again. Looks like we got a bunch of Three Dog Night. Oh, Golden Biscuits. I know this is worth something. Know why? Because I just, before I did this, I said, what are some vinyl records worth something? And are their covers worth more than their vinyl? And Three Dog Night with Golden Biscuits said, yes, this could be a winner. So, Three Dog Night. That's the guys right there. I don't know why they picked Three Dog Night to give me that information. So, that's got to go off to the right. Next ones. Those are backwards records here. Good God, somebody really liked Three Dog Night. Three Dog Night, Stable for Framing. All right, these guys look like, all of them, all posing for their picture. Okay, the next one. By the way, if anybody's still out there, let me know if I'm coming in glitchy, please, because I'll stop and I'll start over with another one. Outlaws. The Outlaws. Lady in Waiting. Hey, the Outlaws. I remember the Outlaws. And that's what we got there, the Outlaws. That's going to go to the left. Another one. This looks like a triple or something. Can't say. Okay, the Nitty Gritty Dirt Band. Nitty Gritty Dirt Band. Hey, let's open this up. Let's open this up. Oh, the nitty gritty dirt band. You know what? I think this one might be something. You know why? Because not all of them open up like this. Let alone, it goes that way. See? I don't even know how these things work. All right, so it looks like, wow. Oh my God. Okay, I just screwed it up. Looks like they had a bunch of stuff that they did on the three things here. All right, maybe somebody still would want it. I probably should have steamed it or something, you know, but I don't have time for that. We're gonna put Nitty Ditty. We'll put Nitty Ditty off to the right too. And then we got Juice Newton. Wow, Juice Newton. Anybody remember her? Okay, she goes off to the left. Next, guys, what do we got? The Doobie Brothers again. I'm gonna have to put this in order. The Toulouse Street. The Doobie Brothers. I think a lot of you guys remember the Doobie Brothers that are still watching. Okay, so they got that. Next one. Getting down to the end, guys. Okay, I got to put it all together. I know this has to be worth something too, because I don't know why mannequins were brought in the 70s, but yeah, it seems to be the case. The Beatles had theirs too. The Yes album. Okay, so I think the Yes might be worth something. Yeah, more mannequins. They were into mannequins. I don't know why. Off to the right. That goes. Turn this guy around. Getting down to the end. What do we got? Okay, Thomas Twins. He's to the future days. Thomas Twins. Anybody remember Thomas Twins? It's kind of vague for me. Okay, another one here. Band Funk. Band Funk. Closer to home. I remember these guys. But I don't know if everybody else does. We'll keep them off to the left. Okay, so we got Poco. Indian Summer for Poco. Okay, I think this is where I kind of came in as far as my remembrance. I stopped at Poco. I think they really liked, these people really liked Poco. And I believe this is, I'm guessing this is Poco also. Okay, there you go. Poco, Crazy Eyes. Everybody remember that one? Crazy Eyes. Well, I look at some people and I see crazy eyes and I say, are the lights on? Is anybody home? Crazy Eyes. Okay, and then we got Poco, From the Inside. From the inside. What's that inside look like? Not much of inside, but that's another one. Poco. There, off to the left. Head Over Heels. Head Over Heels. We got another Poco. Yeah, what's the chances of that? Poco again. Okay, and then we got another Poco. It's Poco 7. That's what Poco looks like, by the way. This is the gang back in the 70s. Poco. Okay, and then we have Poco again. Poco Live. Alright, so looks like, guys, this is the end of the line too. Poco Cantimos. Alright, so let me turn this around so you can see what's left of Uncle Martin here. Alright, so that's my vinyl ware that I have, that I've just shared with you. I haven't shared it with anybody else, actually, so this is the first. If anybody knows that's still watching, that knows that any of this stuff is worth anything, could you leave me a comment? And anyone that's been here this long, I want to say give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down. It's going to be under the vinyl records. What's a good thumbnail? What do you think? What's it worth? Perfect. What's it worth? And I'll have little kid with his hands out like he doesn't know. What's it worth? So, if you again would consider joining Uncle Martin's Club, which is subscribing, I'll subscribe to you. Other than that, I'll have another live shortly for you, hopefully as entertaining. Hopefully not as long. 40 minutes, oh my God. Who's going to watch this for 40 minutes? Till then, be well. God victory.